Well, folks, welcome to 2019. This is our first vlog of 2019. It's kind of crazy, honestly, kind of weird that we haven't done anything else yet, but it is what it is. Dean and I have been a little under the weather. We've been gearing up for ATA. Excited to bring on a couple new partners this year. All that we will have in announcements in the coming future. But we had a meeting up here in New York today, so we got up early. It's about 10 o'clock right now, and we're just gonna go take a little walk. We have a couple more cameras that we want to pick up, and there's just a couple things that we want to see, check out food plot wise, and just kind of continue monitoring the property and just continue learning, really learning about these deer and where they're at. It's amazing. Our family's had this property up here for 40 years now, and we continue to learn year after year about how to hunt this place differently. And it's only 200 acres now with the land that we just acquired last year. So without further ado, of course, it's snowing.
Of course,
It's precipitating.
Right. You don't need to look at the forecast here.
No.
It's not needed.
Dress for rain.
Cold, windy, precipitation.
It is crazy. It was like supposed to be like 50 degrees today, and it's like 25 here and snowing. Exodus right here, but this tree, even though these apples are rotten, the deer, any of them that fall down, the deer hammer them. So we often come through here and try and knock some of them down, give the deer some extra food. What a bunch right there. I know. Oh, how'd you smell those deer with it? I can't smell shit right now. I don't know, but that's funny because it's wet and like the wind's right in our face and I can smell something. It was bad. This plot right here is a plot that we call the cabin plot, and we planted a mixture of Max Attract, Takamani Max Attract, along with the Wicked Greens in here, and it got hammered pretty early, so it was a little slower in here throughout the later part of the season. But one of the cool things about this plot is coming up for the springtime, the turkey were hammering it, and it is filled with clover. So the clover is going to be the first thing that comes up in the springtime, and which is going to allow the turkeys to get back in here along with the deer to get back in here and replenish those nutrients that they need, that they lacked throughout the winter time. So that's going to be the nice thing about this plot, is it was obviously, we planted it for this past deer season, but it's going to be, it's basically an investment for the springtime too. No matter what we end up planting in here for next deer season, it's going to come up as clover, and throughout the spring and a better part of the summer until we till it over again, we're going to have a lot of food in here, which is really good. So that was one of the goals, and that's one of the nice things about using the Max Attract and the Wicked Greens. It's got a couple different clover blends in it that are perennials that'll come up year after year and allow this food plot to kind of replenish itself and allow the deer to replenish themselves too.
Is this left on video mode?
I think so.
Yeah.
It's probably done.
No, it turned on.
Did it?
Wow, still 47%.
No way. Mark III talks about this frequently, actually, putting out cameras in areas that either you can't hunt or that are sanctuaries on your property that you don't go into, and just letting them sit for the season, basically. And you just, by studying those cameras, you can learn the deer movement. Oftentimes you can learn, like, down to a specific day and or couple day period. You can learn that a certain buck is hitting a certain scrape, or maybe a doe that lives in this area is in heat at that time. And so we're finally picking these cameras up today, but I'm kind of excited to check out what was here. I mean, yeah, look at this. This is a scrape from back in the season, and it is still, I mean, it's not freshly pawed out, but you can see this has been used heavily throughout the season. So by learning what different bucks are coming in and out of here, especially bucks that aren't specifically local deer, it can help, because this property is basically borders ours, and so you can kind of learn from where they're moving from and to a lot. It's a 365-day year thing up here. You know what I'm saying? Well, folks, it was a quick day up here. We just took down one of the redneck ghillie blinds, picked up a couple cameras. We got to go actually do some work today, so we're shipping on out of here. But the 2019 season has already begun. The planning, the strategizing, the hope and praying for new land access. It's all good. It's all good. Never stops here. Already excited.